and we broke a Guinness record for that. In DAMAC Island 1, we sold over 3,000 villas and townhouses in less than 10 hours for over 10 billion dirham.
Everybody knows DAMAC as real estate, but DAMAC is much more powerful than that.
After COVID, they made a great decision to do less launches. This strategy brought DAMAC to the next level.
So today we are introducing a podcast that will be discussing DAMAC. And on the right-hand side, we have Gulnaz, who is representing DAMAC. And on the left-hand side, we have Ali, who is the longest-standing realtor in Dubai, who is going to share his experience with us. Welcome, Gulnaz.
Thank you.
I'll give you
very much.
a bit of a moment to introduce yourself a little bit more, and then we'll hand it over to Ali.
Of course. Thank you very much. It's like 2 years which I'm with DAMAC, and I'm very happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so passionate about DAMAC. I believe in it. Actually, I'm coming from totally a different industry. Starting the real estate business with DAMAC has been quite a journey.
Okay. That must have been a long 2 years.
Of course. Of course.
Okay. Then we'll hand it over to Ali. Please, can you introduce yourself and at least tell us what this 22 years was?
Yes, first of all, thank you for inviting me. My journey started in Dubai for past 20 years.
Okay.
And I entered to the market in the opposite way.
Okay.
I just entered to the real estate market as an investor. So later on, I was curious what I bought it and how was this purchase. So after I purchased, then I noticed what is development, what I bought it, how it goes, the construction. Then I noticed so many brands and developers who were active in Dubai during 2006 to 8. Then I started to be an agent, official agent from 2011. So almost 15 years I'm in the market.
Oh, very good. Very good. So basically, we're going to have the developer and the realtor. So I've prepared a couple of questions which I'd love to ask, and then we can share both answers and we can at least see the mindset of both of you.
Wonderful.
Are you ready with that?
Yes.
Okay. So the first question would be, I'd like you, Gulnaz, to basically walk us through 2019 and 2020. What was DAMAC's strategy basically heading in the pandemic and how they survived the contact with COVID?
Very good. So basically, I believe let's look at it in this way. DAMAC has had a long journey in the real estate business over here in Dubai since 2002, for 24 years. So during the COVID period, which you just mentioned, at that time, I believe the market was already a bit suffering from oversupply, if I'm right.
Ali, would you agree with that?
I agree.
Almost.
Okay.
I can add some more experience.
You can add your touch.
Yes, sure.
So this was the situation. And back then, DAMAC was already work on the inventory they already had. And the launches were not that much compared to after. So post-COVID, definitely the new launches surfaced. There were more new launches. And what they did was that they focused on prime locations, co-brandings, and empowering the luxury side of the business. That is how I see it in actually connection with COVID.
With COVID, okay. Ali, would you like to share your experience?
When it comes to the DAMAC, so I have two different, I can say, perspective, which is not related to the COVID.
Okay.
The way I look at as a DAMAC is after 2 government and semi-government developer, Emar and Nakhil, DAMAC as a developer who entered to Dubai real estate market is they decided to be a mega developer. So they enter to be like I can say they started to make community, which is a big decision for any developer. So nowadays, for past 5 years since COVID, whoever developer, I believe more than 400, 500 developer now are in Dubai market. And all of them, what's their plan? To build a couple of towers or small townhouses. Then enter to the like others and try to build a community. But DAMAC journey started like more than two, as Golnaz she said, right now over 20 years. Or I can say DAMAC started over 2 decades. And for past 15 years, they are having the community.
So basically they're the pioneer of communities.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, but the point, like I can say, Dubai real estate market have some trends, same as all the businesses. One of the time which market started to be overloaded or oversupply, I should say, it was during end of 2018. Which we have no idea COVID could be happen.
Yeah, that's true.
So in that time, I believe it was the time Amira Sajwani take over or entered to the DAMAC management, although she grew up in the family which they know this industry for a long. So deep experience about construction, development, the challenges, how to start this journey, or so having a couple of buildings like Paramount, then some other complexes. Then when they decided to have DAMAC Hills 1 and collaborating with a big brand, so she is enter in that time. I believe she was the person who influenced the market in a different way. As a new person, as a person to represent the new generation of leadership in Dubai real estate market, in my opinion, in a best way, she was the person as a bridge to change the real estate and the story of DAMAC from traditional way of real estate to the new concept, which is mainly based on innovation and technology. So she founded, or I can say she start to build a pillar of the technology, which is PRIPCO. Everyone knows, before everyone thinking about AI, she done it. Or she had an idea and she established the PRIPCO before everyone else knows what is that PRIPCO and what's gonna be happen.
Yes. So basically AI facilitated what she had already started.
Yes, but before everyone else.
So basically taking the company private was basically a major move. And I believe that the strategy that you're talking about is obviously incorporating Amira into the company. So hopefully I'm not repeating myself, but since Amira Sajwani stepped into her leading role, people describe a visible shift, which is basically what you mentioned. Today, it's about quality, more premium products that you had mentioned, and actually inside the business, is it design or is it delivery, or was the model change? What exactly did she do from your perspective that changed the idea of DAMAC? Because there was a perception, obviously, of DAMAC before COVID, when she started to come on board, as you mentioned, from, let's say, the 2018 era. What exactly would the people like to know in terms of what changed?
Yeah, of course. Okay, so let's look at it this way. DAMAC is coming a long way. And along the way, DAMAC has always paved the way towards growth and development, way before COVID, as Ali mentioned.
Yes, true.
So we are talking about like 2013, where DAMAC started to launch its very first community, when the concept of community was quite rare in the market. So DAMAC started strong with a mega massive community of over 40 million square foot. Almost half of it is filled with golf court.
Yes.
So DAMAC actually made this bold move of starting with such a massive community. And it was not only about establishing a community, but also DAMAC used other innovations, such as introducing the concept of co-branding in construction business here in UAE.
So basically, did they start the trend of the collaborations?
Yes, that's it.
That's
fantastic.
true.
Am I right?
Fantastic, fantastic.
Yeah.
And adding to that, it was a really, I can say, great decision or brave decision when they announced DAMAC Hills 2, which before the name was DAMAC Oxygen.
Okay.
The time Sajwani family made decision to choose the second community after DAMAC Hills 1 at the middle of Dubai land, no one have that idea.
Okay.
Past 3 years, everyone in the market are talking about Dubai land. So MR will be this side, Shoba in the other side. But who was the first company or development made this brave decision was honestly Sajwani family.
You must be proud.
That's true.
You must be proud.
I am.
So, something that I wanted to add. So, as much as I'm sitting in the middle, literally, and obviously as part of this conversation, I've actually been a resident in DAMAC Hills.
Oh my God.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
I also believe that I could, add a bit of value to
Please.
That was
the
my
experience.
so that
Yeah.
is exactly I could ask you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So always we could consider you are the host.
Yes.
So I could say always you are asking a lot of questions from us.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question. Where do you live?
I live in DAMAC Hills.
Oh, nice.
Hence, being the host of this is actually fantastic.
So, you share with us how's your experience living in the first community of DAMAC?
Well, when Dubai is full of the first of everything, right? So I'm happy to be the first person who stayed in DAMAC Hills. To be honest, I joined, or rather, I moved over to DAMAC Hills when they had just launched, I think, maybe 2 or 3 buildings.
Oh.
Of course, I wasn't as informed as you about the developers and real estate and what it means in Dubai, etc., etc. So for me, it was a pure experience. So moving into DAMAC Hills, 2 buildings. I know that in Dubai, people move quite a lot, but I've been fortunate enough to be there from 2017. I have literally watched DAMAC Hills grow. From the 2 buildings to the entire apartment buildings, to the hotel Radisson,
Opening the mall.
to the opening of the mall, to the Donald Trump Golf Club, which is where I would work most of the time. So when you do say that they're a pioneer, which is going to come to one of my questions, they genuinely understand what community means. I've been to the Greens, I've been to some of the communities, but
Yes.
I can't explain what DAMAC does when you explain what community actually means. Why would you say, besides being the first, why would you say that DAMAC is the community leader? What would you say about that?
Yes, of course. Actually, DAMAC was the one which introduced concept of co-branding into construction business over here in UAE. Establishing DAMAC Hills, DAMAC invited 2 brands from USA, Paramount, and also Trump organization.
Okay.
Yeah, which were both related to construction business. They were both related to real estate. You know, this is very important to choose among the brands which are in the, you know, similar business segment at least. So this is what DAMAC did. And Paramount, you know, we all watch Hollywood movies.
Yes.
From like, you know, Paramount is there for over 100 years. And in the last 2 decades, Paramount has started to work on, you know, hotels and resorts as well.
Okay.
So from that aspect, we invited them. And also Trump organization, they were a real estate organization. You know, golf course were part of their business only. So we started this. And for them to choose DAMAC, a real estate developer in Middle East, for DAMAC, to be chosen by Paramount with over 100 years of experience and credit in this huge respected brand. And that this brand distinguish this company, DAMAC, in Middle East, is good enough and is powerful enough so that I can actually do co-branding with them.
True.
This speaks volumes.
That's true. That's true. That's
You know,
true.
And this is very important. So also DAMAC invited Fendi
Okay.
and also Roberto Cavalli brands. They are design brands from Italy. They joined. So the design was actually elevated.
Okay.
Back to your question.
Yes,
that
yes,
You
yes.
said, what was it really?
Yes,
Was
what
it
is
the
the main
design?
thing?
What is
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
You know? So design was a part of it. Making communities was a part of it. Bringing lifestyle into the community was a part of it.
Okay.
You know, because building communities is not only about building villas,
Exactly.
building, you know, golf carts.
Yes,
It's
yes.
not only about that. It's not only about beautiful streets, which are well kept
Yeah.
or are well secured. It's about the essence of living there, giving the opportunity to everybody to enjoy all of the amenities, all of the communities, you know,
Yes.
either they're on the villa side, on the mansion side, or they are on the apartment side, you know, because everybody has, you know, their own preferences. Some people, like me, I prefer living in apartments,
Okay.
you know, so it's there. If I'm there, the apartment is there, I can choose that. Some people, they prefer to live in villas.
Yes, true.
It's there, you can do that. Okay. So again, covering a wide range of people and tastes is a part of it,
Okay.
you know?
It's accommodating everybody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I personally practice it when the first amenity and parks which was ready next to the apartment, I forget the building's name. So when the football pitch was ready due to the ratio of the booking, so it was very attractive to us. So as a group of friends, we just shifted our pitch to the new place, which was in DAMAC Hills 1.
Okay.
So we were playing And same time we see the families, because there was some connects or kiosks
Yes.
out, so which they were selling like fruit, sandwiches,
Yes, yes.
snacks.
Food trucks.
Yes,
trucks.
the food trucks. Yeah, exactly. I was going to say the food trucks. So I see how families are coming down from their apartment in the evening time and
Yes.
enjoying this atmosphere and communicating together. They know each other because of their kids or the people they having the dog. So
It's a connection point.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is exactly which personally I've seen it as a person who was having the experience of using the DAMAC facility.
Yes, that's true. I mean, when I think about social media, the DAMAC community social media it feels like it's probably the purest when you see the videos of the families who are enjoying the facilities.
Because you have lived there, you have been there.
Yes, I mean, when
You know?
it's Halloween or these special occasions, the MAC tends to
Diwali,
exactly.
New Year, or Christmas.
Exactly.
So they are having very, I can say,
authentic
yes, authentic. Yeah,
connection
they are.
points.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, if a person is looking for a community, like you said, it's not about villas. It's not just about apartments. There has to be a spirit of community in that particular location.
That's
so. Yeah, definitely that does work.
That's
so,
true.
In that spirit, I did have a question. So we were discussing basically the reasons of the shift.
Yeah.
One of the reported changes was moving the sales model from B2C to B2B2C.
Yeah.
Agent partnership approach. How did that reshape your relationship with brokers, and why did it work?
Beautiful. So, from what I have heard, when Miss Amira Sajwani, she took over her responsibility in sales in DAMAC, I have heard she started meeting our agencies in person.
Oh, wow.
Several and so many agencies in Dubai in person by herself. So she used to go to agencies to talk to them, to get their feedback that how do you see the markets and how we can collaborate better, how we can, empower our collaboration. And this has been very successful, as we can see. And today, most of our sales is coming through agencies and our partnerships with the agencies. And what she has done as an executive, as a director, as the manager and leader of the company, she has defined precise policies which are supporting our agencies to sell, we can talk about that in another episode. But we have certain policies which empowers our agencies over us selling directly,
because they are the frontliners at the end of the day. This is probably the most powerful partnership. That the fact that she makes them the priority is what helps the partnership.
That's true.
Would you agree as a realtor, or let's say as an agency yourself, that this is important? Okay.
Because I've seen how they treat the real estate agencies from like 15 years since they have an office in the IFC, and then they moved to DAMAC Hills and having a couple of sales offices. So what also I heard, I never had this experience. So Miss Sharifa, we were sitting together, adding to Gulna's subject, which she was talking about Miss Amira Sajwani. I was sitting with the best director of sales in DAMAC, Miss Sharifa. So she was saying how she is fast to make decision about the problem which DAMAC have in terms of the sales
Okay.
and working with the brokerage, the road shows, the new launches, in terms of commission release, or etc. Whatever. So Sharifa, she was saying, Amira was coming to the office in early morning.
Okay.
Just ask, tell me what are the issues or the problem or the subject today. I have to solve it.
Okay.
At the same time, whatever she raising to her, so she just she just called to the right person,
Okay.
or the person who has to follow up, and she wanted them to finish the same day.
So basically, execution
Yes.
was on point. Whatever was addressed to her, she made it adamant that it was, and by the end of day, it was resolved.
This is what I heard.
Okay.
And but I can see it how.
By the results.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
That's true.
Okay.
I'm very happy that you brought up the topic about Sharifa, because Sharifa is actually really a prominent figure
Okay.
in DAMAC, and especially focused on Iranian market. She really actually developed the Iranian market, especially in DAMAC. And it is really my honor to actually get to know her and work with her
For
in DAMAC.
so many years, there was no person, so many people came and they try to present DAMAC to Iranian community in the right way, but they were not successful. Honestly, so the time she joined, I have no idea, but later on, by the performance of DAMAC and the way they restart to collaborate and support the agency and brokerage, we notice such a pillar is in DAMAC and supporting all Iranian agency.
I think I just have 2 more questions. If you had to name the single biggest mindset change between pre-COVID DAMAC and today's DAMAC, what would it be? Mindset change. There's quite a few, because remember, we've got many reasons why DAMAC changed.
Yeah.
But what are at least one, the biggest change that you could say it's that?
The way I see it, which really captured my attention after few months of joining DAMAC, each and every tower of DAMAC under construction, which I was seeing, I noticed they are all, without exception, they are all located in a prime plot.
Okay.
A plot which is totally fascinating,
Okay.
totally prime in all aspects. You have the view. Your view will not be obstructed, never. Zero probability
Yeah.
for
very
obstruction.
good.
And also, the traffic zone
Okay.
has also been
Considered.
in their mind,
Yeah.
considered. I give you an example. We have a plot in Sheikh Zayed Road. This plot is coming by the park, directly by the park. This is very valuable over here in Dubai, which we are having only 2 natural parks in Dubai.
Okay. That's true.
And this is one of them. So just consider you're in Sheikh Zayed, which is the heart of Dubai, actually,
Yes, true.
the most prominent road. You are by the park. You're facing the sea. And your view will not be obstructed because between the park and the sea, there are villas of GCC. And water canal of Business Bay is on your right. How many more advantages
Yeah, that's
of
true.
prime do you want to have?
Yeah, that's true.
So each and every of them I was looking at, they were all having similar characteristics, all of them. That is why I really fell in love with the apartments of DAMAC.
Okay.
And I could sell them.
Oh, yes.
'Cause I
since you're
could
the
feel it.
apartment lady. Yes, yes, yes.
because I could feel it, that these are all planned. This is not just coincidence.
Yeah, it's definitely strategy.
You know? And also, again, the co-brandings empowered the luxury side, the design, you know?
Yes.
About DAMAC Hills, you mentioned there's an essence of living.
Yes.
Which I call it vibrant, to be honest. Vibrant, lively. Back into towers, you know, similar thing into towers.
Yes.
DAMAC has had actually launched 7 towers in Business Bay and Sheikh
Okay.
all prime location, yes, everything. But the brand which DAMAC has actually collaborated with for the design has been a Swiss jewelry brand.
Okay.
They are in business of gems, only large gems. Each and every of these towers, they are inspired by a certain type of gem. And this is beautiful.
Please, can you tell me the name, because I struggle to pronounce this Italian brand.
Degrees ago.
Oh my God! Every time I see the name, I'm having a heart attack. I'm like, how do I pronounce this? Yeah, no, that it's. I believe Safa one would be one of the gems.
Just one of them. You know, so this concept is really beautiful. It's giving a heart and soul to the building, to the living there. You know what I mean?
So I've obviously asked Gulnaz what her thoughts are on the changes in DAMAC. Could you share, obviously, with your experience, what you feel the changes had happened to DAMAC to make it what it is today?
What I like it, after COVID, they made a decision, a great decision, to do less launches. This strategy brought DAMAC to the next level.
Okay.
Yes, she said they have a very prime location, but I'm saying the strategy of less launches and having a proper launch, which they announce about a project, they do enough marketing, they release the catalog, layout, brochures, let everyone study about it. And by this new concept, which everyone talking about, EOI, so they let the people make the decision rather to go for it or no. So they have enough time to research, not just fast make
launch by.
Yes. So the people study about it. They can look what's going around the area, which DAMAC already said, I'm going to have a new community or new tower. So client, they are going to make a decision to buy house, not only like making a very small decision.
It's not just pure investment. It's some kind of strategy.
For so many people, they want to live in or they want to shift. So they want to study the project and having a good investment in terms of the like layout, price, payment plan, and of what other aspect everyone should make decisions. So proper launch, the strategy they have for the launch, I really like it.
So basically they saw a problem and then fixed it immediately by reducing the launches.
And then I've seen how it happened. So for 2 projects, which was DAMAC Island 1 and 2, both of them, they sold like 98% of the project in the same day of the launch.
Oh, wow.
And they break the Guinness Record, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Actually, in DAMAC Island 1, we sold over 3,000 villas and townhouses in less than 10 hours for over 10 billion dirham. And we broke a Guinness record for that. And in the second phase, next year, DAMAC Island 2, we even broke that record.
Oh, wow.
You know, this is a bold move.
Yes, it is.
This needs courage, but it is backed by history.
Yes, that's true.
You know, they have done so
That's the
many
point.
things to
Yes.
reach this point at this day. And
Okay. The next one is obviously we talk about DAMAC. DAMAC as a conglomerate. Yes. Basically, everybody knows DAMAC as real estate,
Yeah.
but DAMAC is much more powerful than that. But if you don't do the research or you don't work for DAMAC, you don't actually know how big of a house DAMAC is.
Yeah.
So that is probably what I'd like to tap into today. If you could share that a little bit with us,
you.
and you could also, if you have a couple of questions or if you have anything to add, so that at least we can educate people to know who is behind DAMAC. What are they actually about?
Yeah. This is a very good question. I like this. Because, yes, we talked about DAMAC is coming from like more than 2 decades ago. It is even actually coming from over 40 years ago.
Oh, wow.
40.
Which is what people don't know.
No.
Okay.
So, Mr. Sajwani, he has studied in Washington.
Okay.
So, when he had finished his studies back to UAE, Dubai, he first started his business by establishing a catering business.
Okay.
That was exactly the time when Dubai was being shaped with so many actually multinational companies active here, working, nothing was there then. So catering was really needed. And even in that point, this speaks volumes about the mindset of this man.
True.
That he had very well distinguished what can be required at this time. What can I do? I'm a young entrepreneur.
Yes.
He was really young back then, Mr. Sajwani. And the fact that he chose the catering business, which he could manage and was very much needed, the demand was, mind-blowing for that. So he started this. And for like 20 years, this continued. Actually, this business continued. And it was empowered with similar businesses, logistic services, logistic mobility, catering, know. The whole kind of supply chain process. The business was about this. Until the time the freehold concept was introduced. At that time, it was the very right time to start a real estate business, right? Because before that, it was leasehold.
Yes.
Dubai Emirates, they were not selling, properties to international buyers, international investment. The 100% property ownership was not introduced before that. Exactly at that time, this beautiful mind,
he's just waiting.
this visionary mind, just distinguished this is the right time to start a real estate business and a bold move of being a developer. So all of these, the history, 40 years back, 20 years back, a couple of years back, whenever you look at any movement by DAMAC, it's coming from a visionary, strategic approach, which I admire.
It's well thought. It didn't just come out of nowhere. It's well thought.
Yeah, exactly. And the beautiful thing about it is that it is always in process of growth and getting better.
So if we have now the real estate, we have the catering, how much bigger does this how much does it grow?
Yeah. Okay, nowadays everything is about AI, as Ali mentioned.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So it was time to actually take part into this business segment again. Right?
Okay.
So during the last couple of years, DAMAC has started to invest big in data centers.
Oh my.
That is the new era of business, of operation, of living.
Yes,
you
true.
know.
Yes.
So again, in the right time, DAMAC entered this business and is having huge investments either in USA and elsewhere in the world. So all in all, DAMAC is in real estate business,
Okay.
actually logistics partly
Okay.
from way past, and data centers,
Okay.
hospitality.
Okay.
We are having hotels.
Yes.
We are managing hotels. We are building hotels.
Okay.
So this diversification of business not only speaks about the actually strength of a company
Yes.
and the vast portfolio, but also enables DAMAC to survive the hard times, such as COVID, such as so many geopolitical, challenges which we might face in the region, and so on. Because DAMAC is having so many businesses. If it's required, it will use its, resources from other businesses into real estate. We'll finish the project.
Yeah.
It's not stuck
Okay.
in the real estate. That's the beauty of it. And also, the last but not least, let's mention that DAMAC is an international developer. DAMAC is not building only in UAE,
Yes,
only
yes.
in Dubai.
Yes.
We are present in 13 countries of the world.
Yes.
With pleasure and honor. We are in USA, Miami. We are in London. We are in Toronto, Canada.
Yeah.
In Maldives, DAMAC has an island where soon the villas and resorts will be delivered, and also several countries in the Middle East.
Okay.
And this speaks about the power of operation and the power of, delivering the projects on standard, on global standard, global stage. Because if you want to build on global stage, you need to be able to comply with the regulations, with the requirements
That's true.
of, international requirements. Even in Dubai, the towers, the prime ones, which I mentioned, they're all having LEED certificate.
Yes.
Which is the quality certificate for construction on a worldwide
level.
basis.
Yeah.
So when speaking of quality, I speak about our LEED certifications only. It's not required that I say this is the technique we use to build our walls, build our tiles. Having the LEED certificate,
it speaks for itself.
Speaks myself.
So Ali, what do you think in terms of, so basically she's given us a list of, is this something that you are aware of? Is it public news, or would you have to dig deep just to get this information? What are your thoughts on this?
Regarding the DAMAC having so many different businesses.
So we knew that, like I mentioned in the beginning, that DAMAC has, everybody knows it for real estate. So I asked her basically to share a little bit. Were you aware of this in your 22 years of the real estate journey?
For me, yes.
Okay. Okay, lucky you.
As you might know me, so out of 24 hours, 15 to 16 hours.
Yes, you live, breathe real estate.
Just living in the real estate.
Yes, that's true.
And same as some others. So I can say my language is only real estate.
Okay.
So I'm reading the news about all the developer owner, their family, how even I'm chasing where they are traveling.
Oh dear God, we have a stalker.
What they are doing, what brand they want to bring to Dubai. So basically I know that.
Okay.
And so data center, as all we know, it's gonna be like one of the biggest or huge asset in the future because of AI and all this technology.
It's in the UAE or in the GCC area, like in terms of the data centers?
I have no idea. I believe they have
In
in US
and also in the region.
in the region
Yeah.
as well.
In the region, it's the biggest, correct? The one
it
for
is not
DAMAC.
announced.
Okay.
But I really wish that DAMAC actually spoke more about the diversification
Yes,
of business,
yes.
about our international presence. You know, I, as a member in DAMAC, I really wish that. But again, I feel DAMAC is about practicality. He does the walk. DAMAC.
He doesn't just talk the talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't talk.
Okay.
He walks. You know.
Yes.
And then the result and the doings, they speak for themselves.
Okay.
I really so.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you would know more about the journey because you work in the company.
Yes.
You would know more because of your experience in real estate. But the layman does not necessarily understand how much or how big DAMAC is. They might see towers and the name, but that's all they know. So unless you do the research, you would know a little bit more. That's why I hear you when you say, I wish they could speak more about what they do.
Yes, that's totally correct. But in terms of the marketing, so the way DAMAC done, it was brilliant.
Okay.
In some countries, so every one of us, we know, since COVID, social media, it's more active and is more used by the people. So, but before, usually it was only by billboards or the emails or the people when they visit Dubai, they look at the buildings, then they will be familiar with the names.
TV advertisements.
Yeah, TV, exactly.
Oh my God, they did that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
History.
I've seen, based on my experience, as I said, before COVID, everyone in some certain countries or most of the people, they visit Dubai, they know DAMAC more than other developers.
Okay.
So like Russian, their first priority, they said we want to invest in DAMAC because we know DAMAC is the main developer.
So they did well in terms of marketing to be well known
Yes.
globally.
International recognition.
Honestly,
Okay.
the people, when they came, they know DAMAC is because MR, usually they are not doing branding. Golnaz, I have a question. As an agent in the market, I'm offering different, when any client, especially end user, when they come, when they reach us, and we are going to offer them based on their budget or what purpose they have or what is the requirement. So in some cases, the moment we say DAMAC, they said no DAMAC. My question is, by getting permission from our great host.
Yes, please, go for it.
So my question is, since you work for DAMAC and we several times we sat together and I share my experience, my client experience with you, and you guys with a great patience explain to me how also you had the same question from the other's agency or the client, and how you change it to them, how you change their idea, how you explain them to change their feeling.
Yeah.
It was only they heard the bad experience from one friends or their families or their relative, or it was actually something rumor spread in the market.
That's a good question because even as a resident who lived in DAMAC, there were perspectives about living in this particular area. So I can relate with you in terms of how did you manage clients or agencies' responses to, let's say, the negative image about DAMAC. I believe that's
Yes.
Yeah. As far as I respect people's opinions, tastes, anything. So I would like to look at it from this aspect. As much as DAMAC is offering a diverse portfolio of properties in prime locations, in communities, apartments, villas, as much diverse as this portfolio can be, still, we cannot meet satisfaction of each and every taste. That's a fact. It's true. So definitely, there is always areas of improvement from the past performance, the present, future, for any entity, including DAMAC, you know?
Yes, that's true.
Our iPhones is the latest iPhone. I don't know what is it, 17, 18? What is it now?
True. Yes.
Is it the same as the first one? No.
Definitely.
It's better, you know?
Even when it's launched and the people using software keep
Updating.
Keep updating.
and solving the bugs.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Beautiful.
That's true.
Beautiful. So it's about the reality
Yeah.
of going towards perfection. It's not a point. It's a way. It's a
journey.
roadmap. It's a
Yes.
journey. Beautiful. So that is also true. And besides, I always say a developer such as DAMAC should be in the market for so long, should have been able to stay in the market for so long through good times and bad,
Yes, true.
so that there are things to say about this developer, you know? So definitely this journey of over 20 years, there is so much to talk about. There has been definitely areas of improvement along the way, and will be, of course. But the fact that DAMAC is always actually maintaining its highest market position,
That's true.
It's proven
this
even in the
speaks
sales.
volumes that the positive points
Yes.
are prevailing the negatives
Well,
or
that's true.
areas of improvement, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not denying that. Never. No developer.
That's the way. That's the only way I'm dealing only with Gulnaz. That's the only reason. That's the only reason
You work with her
I work with her,
because
Oh my
her
God.
diplomacy is true, authentic, and legit.
and she knows how difficult questions. Sometimes I'm asking behalf of my client.
Yes.
From the first, I think,
Yeah,
to the fifth
yeah.
meeting.
Yeah.
One time she brought her director just to answer.
Please do this for me. The guy mentioned that. So I have a couple of questions set for both the developer and the agent.
Oh my God. This is turning
you-
into a hot seat.
Of course it is. Where did you think we're going to go? So this is basically for us to understand, or for them to understand, the mindset of the agent and the developer. Okay? So we will start with the agent.
Good.
So most agents, or some agents, would often say off-plan payment plans and handover timelines are or were promises that reality was drifting apart. Is that fair, and is DAMAC better or worse in the field now? Now my question is, did they drift from reality back then and compared to now in terms of...
They are much better now.
When this has been, no, never.
You've never
No,
been late?
never. There is no never.
Late?
Late.
Because
late.
when you say timelines,
thought-
it means...
Late handover.
Yeah, so late in terms of either the payment plans were difficult and the timeline
Their
of
payment plan is good.
now or always.
Always.
Okay. And then in terms of the timelines, was there a drift, and is there something better today?
Definitely
versus...
now better. So as a company, as a developer who has multiple high-rise buildings and having two community, which one of them is a mega community, so they grow in the way which definitely they have their own system, they have their own subcontractor. So I have no doubt. So they improve in a better way in the right time frame. If there is nothing like this conflict which happen, so usually they hand over even before the scheduled time.
Okay. Another question for you. Where do you feel developers squeeze the broker? Commissions, leader ownership, going direct to the clients?
With DAMAC, I never had this experience. They skip the agent and go directly to the client, which personally in 2015, I had a big support from the salesperson who helped me for my client. So I never had this feeling about DAMAC and all their agents.
Okay.
So what was two more?
It was the commission, leader ownership, or them going directly to the client. So you answered the question about going directly to the client. The next one was about commission.
Commission. So they're having always a standard commission, and based on the volume of the sales, so they pay extra commission or bonuses, which as an agency, and I know how this system it works, so they are fair enough.
From your side, what do agents get wrong? So in their selling process, are they overselling? Are they mismanaging the client's expectations? So basically they get a client and then they promise the client everything, not knowing that no, but we can't actually deliver. Or do they try to do everything because they're just chasing the commission? It's not about this client is fit for this property. It's just that I want my commission. So they go ahead and literally try and do everything just to close the deal.
This is a very good question. And I go for the second option.
Okay.
Which is
the mismanagement of the client's expectations.
Yes. Mismanagement of client expectations.
Okay.
Because based on my experience, when a client comes to the realtors and he says, I want this product, for example, this property, for example, they show it, they talk about it, or they propose it. They show it, they talk about it. As soon as a client is having an objection, they say, okay, forget about this. This is your option. Then he has an objection on that developer, on that project. They say, okay, forget about
They
this.
shifted to the other one.
This is your option. This is wrong.
Okay.
This is wrong.
Okay.
Because first of all, we need to understand the client's requirements. What is he looking for? Is he looking for investment? Is he looking to live in this property? How is the family dynamics? You know, this is really an academic term, in fact, knowing the requirement of the client. Even if they are having pets or how old are their children. This is all in
gathering data.
Requirement analysis, which shall be strongly done for a client in order to propose them the optimum project. So when the agent has not done this due diligence, then he gets it wrong, because he come up with the offer, he doesn't like it, he change, and the client gets confused. So the best way, I believe, is that for the due diligence to be properly done, the requirements of client be fully actually clear, transparent. And then if there is an objection for any project, any developer, to understand where is this objection is coming from. Maybe you can solve it with the same developer, with the same project. If it didn't really work, then go to another.
To a different option.
And also, there is something else which I have noticed in both behaviors of agencies and also buyers, mostly buyers maybe. And that is treating property investment like a short-term investment. Like they're asking, what is the offer? What is the discount on this? What is the discount on that? What is the bonus on that? This is not the look for a property investment. Property investment is a long-term investment. They need to look at it in a way that where is this property in 5 years? How is the situation then? They shall not be blindsided by the short-term benefits. This is really a mistake, I believe.
Ali, what is your perspective? Because you've obviously been on the agency side, being an agent yourself and having managed agents. Do you feel that this is a common problem? Do people chase the commission more? Do they give false representations to the clients as well?
So, being in the market for 15 years, definitely Dubai real estate market in terms of the agent is much improving than before. So, but unfortunately, same as any other industry, there are some uneducated agent in the market, which they are thinking as a, let's try it, even maybe sometimes for one deal it works. But I will talk about those clients who deal with this kind of agent, which is, I believe this is their own mistake. But about the agent who are just shifting from one developer to the other developer as an option to the client, just to avoid to answer or handle those objections, is because they never look at in this industry or their own career as a long term.
Valid point.
This is the main things which whoever from my first mentor who help us to learn this business from scratch is, I personally saying real estate, the first factor is knowledge. But not having the knowledge about the property itself, you should have the knowledge of client psychology. You should know what is the requirement of each and every member of the family, and look at it like the age of the family, kids. Maybe after you have to see what is the purpose of that investment. Like if they go for an off plan, which handover is after 4 years, maybe those kids already went to the university, maybe they moved to other countries. So there are so many factors which agent they have to train, they have to look at it deeply to name themselves as an advisor. To be honest, since I passed 40, I understand why those family, they were not investing with me 15 years ago or 10 years ago.
Because they couldn't connect. They thought you couldn't connect with them.
Yes. I couldn't even share the experience, or I couldn't feel what is their exact requirement. So, but if you look at in your career as it's like long term and you love it, then serving the client, giving the full service, and overall, if I want to make it in a one word, if you love this job, then you will get together all the aspects you need to be a right person to guide the people. Because in this trend of sales, or I believe nowadays, although I read a lot of sales book techniques or how to negotiate with the developer, with the client, with the buyer, seller, the most important I notice is if you have that much knowledge and let's say if you have enough knowledge and really wants to give the people advice to choose a right house based on their condition, you really do your job in a professional way.
So last but not least, I'm going to ask the last question to the developer.
Of course.
As a relationship manager, who obviously works with quite a lot of agencies,
Yes.
what do you think is the best way to work with the agencies in order to help them get the best out of you, in order for that collaboration to work well?
Very good. This is the bonus question, actually.
Of course.
This is very good. It's a golden question. So I like it very much. So I believe, or what I like to have from the agency's side, is that they stay connected. They give me feedback. This information which is provided to them, either in person or we are in contact through WhatsApp or whatsoever. Feedback is golden. That either I understood this project, I understood the essence and spirit of this project. Can I sell it? Can I not sell it? I don't want to sell it. Especially the objections, I very much like to take. Because if I am able to resolve that objection, then the probability that my agency can sell that project goes higher. Then I have done my job. So the first thing I like to have more and more from my agency side is receiving feedback, especially objections, so that we can solve it together. And this is actually more on the preparation side before having clients. And once having our clients on board, it's very good to have our agencies beside us. Then they have to sit back.
You mean don't send your client directly and let me just handle it, yeah?
It's time to chillax at that time. Chill and relax.
No, but honestly, I want you to share some example, which I definitely know you have this kind of experience. So some agent just without giving you the proper information of their client said, I will send my client. You just go and handle it and sell it. You had this experience?
I have had that experience. And I try to question people that, do you know this, do you know that? And they even don't know, the basics they should know about the client, But let me give you an example about one of my recent meetings, about the comments which are made in the middle of the meeting, which shouldn't be made. So we were in a process of selling a villa in DAMAC Island 2. And since it was post-launch, so we didn't have any water view. So we have to work on the park view, which is amazing, by the way. So we did the meeting, everything was fine. At the end of the meeting, my agent said, but give them a water view. Because water view is obviously better than park view. Oh my God, we lost the deal, Because, or At some time, we had the water view. In another occasion, we had the water view, but some parts of water of lagoon is wider, and some parts is more narrow. And obviously, during the first minutes of lunch, the wider side of the lagoon is sold out.
Yes.
So we spoke about this unit in the more narrow side of the lagoon. The client, he was fully convinced. He was okay with that. We came on the mock-up to show them, and I showed them, and the agent said, "Don't you have anything on this side?"
Client is convinced,
Yes,
ready to sell. I mean, buy.
yes, yes. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I was just dying to say, do you think it was something there? I wouldn't have proposed that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, these things happen.
So basically, what is your advice, even to the experienced agent,
Yeah.
how they have to behave when they bring the client to the relation manager in the developer offices?
Yeah. The expectation is that to keep the environment nice and cool, and also do not confuse the client. Just give the client as much data that is needed, not to say too much.
It's really the point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he will be confused, you know?
And I believe at the end of the day, the developer has more knowledge on what is being sold.
Yes.
So when you bring your client,
Yeah.
you're actually getting support from the one who knows best,
Yes.
because you were just the person who reels them in.
Yeah. Exactly.
So ideally, it's almost you put the cherry on the cake in order to close the deal, as opposed to it looking like you and you are fighting against each other and the client's like, no, I want to buy.
Let me buy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true. So being sync with each other
Yes.
during the meeting is very nice. And also because we are all having one goal, is to sell the best available property to this very same client based on his requirements. And luckily, DAMAC is having a vast range of products, properties, so we can cater their requirement. And yeah, that's it, I believe.
Any more questions?
No,
No?
Thank you.
thank you
very
for
much.
today.
I
Thank
would
you.
love to say you both were exceptionally amazing. I loved basically knowing a little bit more about DAMAC. That was
Brilliant.
definitely refreshing and insightful. And Ali, thank you so much for your 22 years of experience. I know this is definitely not the last one, so stay
It's my
tuned.
honor.
Same.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ali.
Thank you,
It was
Gulnaz.
my honor. It was my pleasure.
Same here.
Thank you. Thank you. You are having this vast experience of real estate here in Dubai. I respect and value your experience, and I really enjoyed every minute with both of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.